Coaches, welcome to the 2-minute clinic. Appreciate Coach Payne putting this together. I wanted to throw some simulated pressures up here, just kind of talk about why we do them, how we do them, certain down and distance situations. So we're going to try to get through 4 of them. I mean, if I go over 2 minutes, I'm sure you guys will be okay with it. But here's a true 3-high look for us. In hindsight, we wanted this to be a bear look. Our Viper out here didn't, heed the warning, but I guess he kind of understood the down in the distance. But we do have our Mike linebacker, up and out. So basically, what we're trying to do is we're trying to show a presentation so we could draw a one-on-one for one of our interior guys. And then we have our Jack linebacker here. So you see, we're playing cover 2, straight Tampa 2 with our Rover, our middle safety, being the pole runner, down the middle of the field. And it's a really good. I like it. You see the sticks. It's like 3rd and 8.5. But for us, especially against 10P, with the D line we had here, this is something that really helped us out. So I'll go ahead and play this and stop it. So right here, our guy drops. All right. The mic drops, and now we have our one-on-one. You can see 1, 2, 3 guys are sliding to 53. Now we have one-on-one with the guard, one-on-one with the tackle, and then the back has to help at some point. And you can see we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, in a drop 8 look. So here we'll go ahead and slow it down. You can see that the nose is one-on-one. They try to run a post pattern, right, and he throws it right to the pole safety. So, again, a good simulator front. Let me go back to the start of that real quick. So again, it's about your presentation, right? It's about how you're presenting the look to the offensive line that draws the one-on-one for us. And we get that one-on-one. We get a quarterback hit and a pick in a district championship game to give our offense a really good position on the ball. Okay. Now here is, we're going to be up. We're going to be showing, showing edge pressure. And then we have our Viper up. So in this sense, what we're going to do is we're going to take the A gap here. We're going to pinch both ends. Now, all these guys are going to come. So I wanted to show you a picture of one where we show presentation of more than we're bringing. And here we're actually showing, who we're going to bring. Now, the one thing is that the mic has the back man-to-man. So if we do get straight drop back, he can add on, he can plus, but it's cover 1. So we're banjoing here. He's taking the out, he's taking the in. We're locked up here. The Viper has the wing, and we're playing a delayed third with our middle safety. So we'll go slow first. Okay, right here we get really good penetration. We get the nose looping. Okay, the Jack linebacker, edge pressure. And now the back, what we're doing is we're getting a 2-on-1 on the back. So whichever way he steps, he can't be right. So we'll go ahead and slow it a little bit. You see right here, the back sees the nose looping, the tackle lost inside. 54 and 53 are 2 ends that are really nice job pinching inside. Okay. I wish the mic would have plussed here because the back is blocking and that's his man. Okay. I just would, I know I understand it's 1st and 10. You can see we got everybody covered. They're going to try to run a wheel route here. Okay. Really good job there. All right. You're going to see 6 play a really good delayed third here. Go ahead and kind of shuffle in there. Right now he knows it's pass. Now he gets over the top of the wheel. Okay, we get a nice quarterback sack. Make it 2nd and long. Okay, I'll go ahead and play this fast motion again. Okay, we're about 2nd and about almost 20. Okay, now here's another look. We're going to run a trap coverage pressure. If you guys have seen some of this stuff that we do, trap coverage is one of our staples here. So what we're going to do is we're going to overload the side of the passing strength, and we're going to make this tackle not be right. So the end's so wide that the tackle has to either kick or step down on our mic here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to have a twist game down here with our nose taking the A gap. So it's big on big. It's 5 on 5 if you want to count the back, but this tackle can't be right. And that's a long way for that back to go, especially with the twist game going on and with the trap. So let's go ahead and look at the stunt first. Okay, get off, twist, right? 1-on-1, force a bad throw into trap coverage. Let's go back and take a look. So talking about our, again, making this guy wrong, this right tackle, our left, we're trapping. You can see the middle safety coming down. He's cut to number 2, so he has number 2 upper in. Both corners do a really good job with their sight techniques, working number 2 and sinking. And that's kind of textbook by number 2 there, down the bottom here, a boundary corner. Keeping the sinking, right, and make him throw it over. Okay. Now, one of the things I like about, our odd stuff is, talking about getting to bear from depth. And here we're going to see the boundary safety and the jack linebacker off the edge. So again, our presentation, this is a really good simulator of showing 3 and getting 5. And again, he's going to work his way to a 3 technique, and we're going to get edge here by 4 and edge by 11. And then we can still play, we can play cover 1. We can trap this. We can play Tampa over here because we have our nickel in. Our Vipers out because they put one of their best receivers in the slot. So we had a package call for that. But let's take a look at this in slow-mo. This is our Vegas stunt. Right, edge. Okay, and it doesn't hit. It doesn't hit, for the offensive tackle and the pullers, right? Okay, like right here. Okay, they're going to wash this down. Great. Okay, but we had no end here, right? Pre-snap. We're going to have edge right here, edge right here. Okay, and Daniel does a really good job of messing that up. Now here it actually turns into a simulator because of the way they shift. So we go back and think about the stunt we just ran a couple clips ago. Okay, now we have to shift to cover 1 look, get the 1-on-1, and get the pick on the mesh route. Okay, go back and look at this again from slow-mo. Right, so now 4 is occupying 2 guys. We get a loop, all right, and then 54 is fighting through the tackle. We get the hurry throw. Okay, 6 does a great job coming off the under. Really textbook here in a sense where we always say, let that go. Okay, and that's a great way to start the season. So went over the 2-minute clinic limit, but I thought you guys should see some good examples of, a simulator showing a presentation of light and then finishing heavy and then heavy, staying heavy. But again, I think that's something where, especially in high school football, using the different coverage combinations that we use, I think it's a great equalizer, especially when you're playing athletic spread teams. Again, if you guys want more of this, check out the Coach Gibbs Defensive Lab YouTube channel. Check out my website, www.thefbcoachgibbs.com. Hit me up on Twitter at Coach PJ Gibbs, and definitely register for the Maddie Strong 2026 clinic. Right now we have 41 college and NFL coaches scheduled to speak.